Too beautiful for this world. A phrase often overused, yet it perfectly captures the sentiment flooding social media as fans marvel at Byeon Woo-Seok's latest campaign for a luxury beauty brand. But this isn't just about a pretty face. It's about the emergence of a new kind of star, one who transcends traditional celebrity appeal and taps into something deeper, a sense of gentle power, quiet charisma, and emotional resonance. Behind that almost otherworldly beauty lies a man redefining the role of the modern Hallyu idol, someone who doesn't just act or pose, but who embodies a mood, a memory, an aspiration. Body, from on-screen heartthrob to public phenomenon. Byeon Woo-Seok's meaty rise came with the 2024 K-drama Lovely Runner, where he played Ryu Sun-jae, a beloved idol whose life and love unfolded through time travel and heartbreak. Although he had prior roles in dramas like Record of Youth, Strong Girl Nam-soon, and 20th Century Girl, it was Lovely Runner that turned him into a global sensation. Yet, Byeon's path to fame stands out in today's fast-moving entertainment landscape. There's no scandal, no controversy, no shock tactics, just sincere performances, quiet charisma, and a remarkably consistent public image. Recently, VARO Entertainment, his management agency, shared behind-the-scenes photos from his latest beauty campaign. Within hours, the images went viral. In them, Byeon exudes what fans describe as oceanic shimmer, his gaze soft yet magnetic, his aura somewhere between gentle melancholy and radiant calm. No dramatic poses, no flashy effects. Just presence. And that presence alone is powerful enough to stop millions in their tracks. Industry insiders have taken notice. He's one of the rare male artists whose body language and facial expressions convey emotional depth without saying a word, says veteran stylist Seo Min-kyung. It's not just about looking good, it's about storytelling through the lens. The Byeon Woo-Seok effect, a reflection of cultural shift. Byeon's rise isn't just about personal success, it mirrors a larger cultural shift in how beauty, masculinity, and celebrity are perceived in Korea and beyond. The era of stoic, hypermasculine idols is fading. In its place, a new archetype is emerging: soft masculinity, emotional openness, and quiet strength. Across platforms like X, formerly Twitter, comments from fans are filled with admiration and affection. Being a Byeon Woo-Seok stan is the best thing ever. Can't stop staring. Too perfect, too ethereal. He's not just beautiful. He's the soft light in a dark world. In an age marked by anxiety, uncertainty, and emotional fatigue, Byeon represents something rare, a sense of calm. He's more than a celebrity, he's a symbol of healing. It's no wonder brands are racing to collaborate with him. He doesn't just sell products, he sells a feeling, a lifestyle, a kind of poetic escape from the chaos of modern life. Beyond beauty, a career on the rise. But make no mistake, Byeon Woo-Seok is more than a visual phenomenon. He's a serious actor with a growing portfolio, and his next project is already generating buzz. Titled A 21st Century Prince, the upcoming drama stars Byeon alongside K-pop queen IU, No Sang-yoon, and Gong Seung-yeon. The anticipation isn't just about star power, it's about seeing whether Byeon can evolve beyond his Lovely Runner persona and take on more diverse, challenging roles. Industry analysts believe he can. If he continues to choose his projects wisely, Byeon could be the next Song Joong-ki, an actor with both artistic credibility and commercial appeal, says media expert Han Ji-soo. Conclusion: Byeon Woo-Seok, a beautiful feeling, not just a beautiful face. Byeon Woo-Seok is not a fleeting trend, nor is he just another pretty face in a crowded industry. He is the embodiment of a new era, one where beauty is not about perfection, but about emotional truth, sincerity, and resonance. Yes, he may be too beautiful for this world, but perhaps that's precisely why we need him in it. In his presence, fans don't just see a star, they see a reflection of hope, warmth, and vulnerability in a world that often feels too cold. Byeon Woo-Seok is not simply admired. He is felt. And that, more than anything, is what makes him unforgettable. When VARO Entertainment dropped behind-the-scenes photos of Byeon Woo-Seok's new commercial for a leading beauty brand on June 20th, the internet didn't just react, it swooned. Within minutes, the words ethereal, unreal, and too beautiful for this world flooded social platforms. It wasn't just hype. It was a collective gasp, a cultural moment. The TVC itself is strikingly minimalist. Byeon walks through light-soaked sets, his gaze lingering just a beat too long on the camera, dressed in shades of blue and silver that reflect the oceanic shimmer of his eyes. But it's the photos, captured between takes, that triggered mass hysteria, the kind typically reserved for historical pop culture shifts. The visual is the message, a new archetype of male beauty. South Korea has long been at the forefront of redefining masculinity in global media. From BTS to Gongyu, the country exports a softer, more emotionally nuanced male image. But Byeon Woo-Seok is taking this even further, from soft masculinity to fantasy embodiment. What makes his visuals resonate on such a deep level isn't just the symmetry of his face or his long, elegant proportions. It's the energy he emits, a dreamlike stillness. There's melancholy behind his smile, a fragility in his strength. Fans aren't just seeing beauty, they're experiencing an aesthetic emotion. The people who stand by Byeon Woo-Seok are the real winners in life, one fan wrote on X. He's too perfect, too ethereal. This isn't just beauty, it's transcendence, another posted. Byeon doesn't just act, he feels, and we feel it with him. From rising actor to cultural symbol. Before Lovely Runner, Byeon Woo-Seok was best known for secondary roles in dramas like Record of Youth, 20th Century Girl, and Strong Girl Namsoon. But Lovely Runner was different. As Ryu Sun-jae, the time-traveling idol with a tragic fate, Byeon didn't just perform, he possessed the role. The drama's wild success wasn't solely due to its narrative, it was the emotional intimacy Byeon created with the audience. It turned admiration into obsession. Now, every new appearance is a cultural event. Every click from a photo shoot becomes a meme, a phone wallpaper, a Twitter trend. And it's not just fangirls and drama stans. Fashion editors, stylists, and even sociologists are starting to take note. Byeon Woo-Seok is creating a new aesthetic lexicon, says Seoul-based image consultant Kim Ha-na. He's not just selling a product in this campaign. He's selling an entire mood, nostalgic, surreal, delicately powerful. What makes this campaign different? It's not just the visuals. It's how those visuals make people feel. The TVC doesn't rely on CGI, intense choreography, or dramatic storytelling. It uses silence, softness, space. Byeon's face is the narrative. In an age of overstimulation, his stillness becomes radical. In an era of hypermasculinity, his gentleness becomes subversive. Beyond the screen, a star who listens. Off-screen, Byeon is known for his humility and kindness. Staff repeatedly describe him as gentle, polite, and emotionally intelligent. In an industry often critiqued for its toxic expectations, Byeon's groundedness offers a rare contrast. His appeal lies not only in his face, but in the integrity behind it. As he prepares for his next drama, A 21st Century Prince, alongside IU and Gong Seung-yeon, expectations are astronomical. But perhaps the real story isn't what Byeon will do next. It's what he's already done, created a blueprint for a new kind of K-drama leading man, vulnerable, poetic, transcendent.